I've made some adjustments to this army, and it's just really one adjustment since the last time I posted a video on this. I am going to be running the Warden on air mode and using an owl with him. Because honestly, he doesn't really do much on the base, he just uses the fireball and more often than not really just sacrifices himself. So we can just think of our heroes as tools to damage the base. And you can see it's all just damage equipment, and we have the spells to support wherever we need. We can recall heroes out wherever we feel like. It's really flexible. We have a lot of funnel troops like 2 baby dragons, 1 yeti. That's enough support. And I just want to show you guys some more examples of how we can really use this against a variety of bases. So let's just get into them. I'll explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Alright, this is the first base that we're going up against, and you can see it is just very anti-fireball in the sense that you have to go through a lot of stuff to really get a good fireball, and there's not really the best options for it. So, how can we really get started on this? We have two fireball options. One is this core over here, and one is this town hall. I think I'm gonna save the town hall for later. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and just get this expo out of the way over here. I think that should be very simple value. 1, 2, 3. Not the best zap, but it's okay. There's also one really nice thing I like about this army. If you feel you don't get the best zap value, if your giant arrow kind of misses your target, you can just go ahead and finish off whatever is really half health with the help of some rocket balloons. And that's it. That's it. So it's really convenient that way if you think about it. I'm just going to let my queen get a few more buildings. All I'm trying to do is get a fireball in this core, ideally on the eagle artillery, and I should be in a really strong spot. Now one way I like to use the yeti is some tanking in front of my royal champion, and you can see why I'm doing this. It's just so that, well, honestly I could have gotten the town hall down as well over here, but we're just gonna kind of like live with it now. So that's okay. That's okay. Let's just quickly move on. I want to get a fireball on the eagle, right? I think this should be fine. Wow, splendid. We get the clan castle out of the way. We get that eagle out of the way, and great. All those infernos as well out of the way. Splendid. Now let me just go ahead, get started down over here. Not much to really think about. Again, my warden is kind of just suicidal mode, so I can actually dedicate these healers to my queen now. She is all on her own. She can just do whatever she wants. I can maybe protect my warden. Nah, I can't do that. Oh, that's fine. The owl will tank for a bit. Let's just give it a moment and see. I'm not sure if he'll be able to take it out. Either way, it's okay. I have rocket balloons to come to my rescue over here. We should be okay. Totally fine. Great. Now I'll also give my king access up ahead. Remember, I still have my royal champion yet to deploy. Siege barracks will come in clutch over here, and everybody can just kind of round towards the town hall. There's not much to it. So let me do one thing. I'll give an extreme angle for my royal champion like this, just so that she can take the town hall down before everybody has to really get into that pesky area. She has a couple of shots left on her rocket spear. There we have it. That's it. That's a done deal. That's so much of the base out of the way that we don't have to worry about. And you can already see this is just shaping up so well. I still have 10 rocket balloons. I have a poison spell that I can use on the enemy heroes. I don't think I'm gonna really need it. Sure, time might look like it's getting tight, but remember guys, look at all of this cleanup that we still have left on us. Like, it's a done deal. There's no doubt about it. So yeah, you don't always have to get the best value. I still have my king ability intact. Honestly, I could have gotten the town hall down with my royal champion before recalling her, but there we have it. It's as simple as that. Not convinced? Let's just go through some other examples, and I can show you. You can get a fireball anywhere on the base that you want. Let's just go ahead and do it. Next base over here, we've got a double rage, but you'll notice it is a little more dangerous than it usually is. It's a broad spectrum of damage that we're going to have to deal with. And the town hall, honestly, I think if I get a fireball on the town hall, it is this entire square that I'll be able to get out. So I'm going to have to, if that's a juicy fireball value that I'm looking for in this base, I'm going to have to somehow funnel out the rest, right? So let me just see, what can we do, right? Alright, one thing I can see is, if I want this ricochet cannon, rage tower and X-bow, in order to make that happen, remember that I'm going to need 2 earthquakes and then just the 3 zaps. If you're going to zap out a ricochet cannon, just make sure that you're using 2 quakes and you should be all good to go. We managed to save the queen's healer, so that's great, that's great. I'm not going to try to push her too much. I'll preserve the Frosty on her, and yeah, that should be fair value. Let me also funnel out this side. I'm once again using this trick where I use the Yeti out in front, just saving the Royal Champion a little bit of health. It's worth it so that she can really just kind of sacrifice herself somewhere in the future. And that should be it, right? So let me just get these Teslas out of the way. I think I can cover the rest of this base with enough invis spells to make sure that I get a fireball in the core. And remember, I just need to sacrifice my warden. I don't have to worry too much about it. So I think this should be fine. There we go. Like, it's such a long throw, it's ridiculous. I think, okay, the reason the multi-inferno and the multi-archer tower didn't go down, it's really simple. It's because I already quaked it before. But with making sure I don't lose too much of time over here, let's just get started with the rest of the attack. So now over here, I'll use my king. I'll probably use a bit of support from my queen. I can give it a healers as well. Let's push the king into that little compartment where the final rage tower is just waiting for me. Yeah, it's fine if I can't get the town hall down straight away. I'm just gonna wait a moment. I think now's a good time for me to get the king's ability down. That rage tower is practically useless. Great. I'll just get some cleanup going in the meantime. And remember, our royal champion, she has her phoenix mode to use, so honestly she can get the town hall out for me. She can get the 1 health multi-inferno scatter shot out for me. It is completely fine. I guess I'll have to deal with some annoying things in the clan castle now, but that should be fine, right? That should be okay. She'll hold her attention. We can go ahead, clean up with rocket balloons all over the rest of the base. Not a problem for us whatsoever. Yeah. Let's just give it a moment. Again, I'm just like talking over everything I'm doing to you guys, so it's gonna seem a little closer than usual. But if you just phase your attacks out correctly, you can see like this is just an absolutely phenomenal attack. Very risky in the sense that you have to get a plan down and you have to execute it, but we have more than enough force to get this one down. It's gonna be a 3-star. Yeah, there we have it. On to the next one, guys. Now that you guys have a bit more idea of how to really execute this attack, I'll leave some things for you guys to guess. The only thing I'm going to probably state is where I'm going to aim my fireball, and you can try to figure out how the plan kind of shapes up. On this one, I'm going to aim for this rage tower over here, and that's the only information you guys are going to get. So let's just try to make it work, right? Hopefully you guys can understand what I'm trying to do. Okay. I didn't get the X-bow with my giant arrow, and this is also where this comes in clutch. Now you guys can see what I'm talking about. There we go, the X-bow is down. Lesson learned as well for me. Looks like I only need just that one rocket balloon. Its crash damage will be enough. Alright, I think that's good enough. Let's just recall them out of there. And now for this side, this trick of using my Yeti. Let me also clean up the defenses over here in the meantime. I'm pretty sure that my royal champion should be able to handle it. I will sacrifice my poison spell if required. I am not too concerned. That's okay. She can just go ahead and deal with the clan castle. I think this is looking pretty good regardless. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine that her rocket spear was not completely useful, but now I'm sure you guys can see how this is shaping up, right? I'm not going to go ahead and pull the clan castle. No way. Not making that mistake. Let's see. Do I have it? No, I don't have it yet. I'm going to have to clear out this eagle artillery in order for that. I'll get cleanup going as well in the meantime. And let's see, how do I want to do this? I think this should be fine. There we go. Amazing. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. That should be illegal. I'll try a new trick on this one. Let me just sacrifice my log launcher. And let's go ahead and just put our queen back. But that is actually illegal. I'm sure the log launcher can not only take down the town hall, but it can do one more thing for me. It should be able to, honestly, just... what do you call it? It should be able to launch the super minions in a way such that I don't have to worry about them getting stuck in the town hall poison for too long. Okay, let's hope my king gets out of there. Otherwise... Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Fair enough. I got the Town Hall out. It's okay. He's done his thing. I'll just put the Royal Champion back over here. And she should be able to help out with her Phoenix mode eventually. Yeah, even the super minions should come in clutch. It's okay, let my Royal Champion go down. I'm not too concerned. I'm sure you guys can also pretty much see this is as good as a done deal. It's just a matter of cleaning up at this point. Sure, the monolith is left, but nothing else even exists. It's just that one monolith. And I have enough small troops to really take it out. Yeah, that was a really good fireball. And I really don't know what to just tell you guys. Yeah, let's just move on to our last base and we can call this one a wrap for you guys. Last one, we're gonna run into an anti-event base and you have to get a little creative sometimes. So on this you can clearly see there's just a few hotspots for us to target, this town hall region and this region next to the heroes. So I'm thinking I don't need to sacrifice we don't need our giant arrow or the rocket spear to really help get a fireball into the bomb tower because that's what will get us the most value. So that's okay, I don't really need the help of the giant arrow or the rocket spear over there. What I'm thinking is instead I can just help myself out over here with the town hall tech down. So anytime you see the town hall on the edge over here, look at this little trick, right? It's super convenient. Again, just the Yeti helping with the tank value a little bit. I save my Royal Champion so much of just health, right? So just a little trick to learn, I guess. We're gonna save the Royal Champion and the Yeti, I guess. Really helpful. Now, how can I use my giant arrow? I think something like this. That's fine. Okay, we get the poison tower out, we get one multi-archer tower out, which is good enough for me. I'm not complaining, that's pretty decent value, and it's honestly enough to get started. Let me drop a siege barracks over here. Hopefully I can funnel her a little bit better, and maybe even push her into this multi-inferno eventually. So this is not an example where I'm recalling her immediately after using her giant arrow. You have to get a little creative sometimes, and it totally pays off. Maybe again, just something that I see I can do. I can probably redeploy my Royal Champion and let her just finish off what was left up over there by my initial carnage. So looking pretty good, honestly. Not bad, not bad. Looks like I'm gonna have to use my poison spell super soon. I think now's a good time because I remember there's like headhunters in this clan castle. And this is totally fine. Let the Royal Champion go to Phoenix ability. She still will get more value out of the base for me. And I am fine with that. I'm more than fine with that. So, yeah, looking pretty good. I still have one recall spell on the board as well. What more do I need? I can probably just think of fireballing the bottom very soon. For the timing, I'll just get my queen out of there. No trouble for her. Maybe what I see that I can do is, I'm gonna have to sacrifice a few rocket loons. I'll just give a few on the bottom and then I can consider using some invis spells. I think that's pretty fair. Alright, almost done. It's fine, I'll just use an invis spell instead over here. There we go. I think using 2 should get that little pesky eagle artillery also out of the way. And now I'll just try to keep my warden alive for a change instead. And here we go. I have the Angry Jelly on my king, right? So let me just try to push him into the base. What else? Not much else. Yeah, he should be able to do this, right? I have 26 seconds. I'm just gonna like chill a bit. He has plenty of time. I have my archer queen that I can redeploy as well. I completely forgot. And look at this. He should be able to target pretty much everything left. Amazing. Just amazing. Like, it's so unusual. Like, you have to just rework your thought process a little bit to adapt to each base, and more often than not you'll find you use your warden and king at the very end of the attack. How absurd is that? You're starting with your queen and your Royal Champion and you're saving these 2 very valuable heroes for the very end. It's absurd, but it works wonders. Like, you're just damaging the base without ever entering the core. You only enter the core when your heroes can afford the damage to be taken, because remember, you have no rages, you have no freezes. But usually you don't need them anyway. Just showing you guys a great variety of bases that you can try this on. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully with more of these attacks. They're really fun. That's it. Yeah, see you guys. Peace.